She loves you, but she doesn't love you. She loves the idea of you, a version of you she constructed in her mind, the role you play in her narrative, the function you serve in her story, but the actual you, the real you, the you that exists independent of her projections, that you she doesn't know, hasn't seen, doesn't love. You think you have relationship with her. You have relationship with her projection. You think she loves who you are. She loves who she needs you to be. You think connection is real. Connection is to image she created, not person you are. This isn't cruelty. This is confusion. Confusion between what's real and what's projected, between person and role, between you and idea of you. And living in this confusion, being loved for image while person is ignored, being valued for function while self is invisible. This destroys you in ways you can't articulate, because you feel loved and unseen simultaneously, valued and unknown at same time, important and irrelevant in same moment. She says she loves you. Can you feel lonelier than when you are alone? She's close to you, and you feel more distant than when you are apart. She knows everything about you and understands nothing about you. And millions of men are experiencing this right now, being loved by women who don't actually see them, being valued by women who don't actually know them, being in relationships where image is loved, but person is invisible. What if I told you that most women fall in love with idea of man, not actual man, with role man plays, not person man is, with function man serves, not self man possesses, that she's in love with provider, not person who provides, with protector, not person who protects, with partner role, not partnered person. This isn't conscious. She doesn't know she's doing this, doesn't realize she's loving image, not person, projection, not reality, role, not self. To her it feels like love, feels real, feels like she knows you, but knowing role isn't knowing person. Loving function isn't loving self. Being in love with idea isn't being in love with you, trying to keep providing function she values. Meanwhile, person they actually are remains unseen, unvalued, unknown. Person dies while image thrives. If you're watching this because she says she loves you, but you feel unseen, if she values you but doesn't know you, if she's close to you but you feel alone, comment "not you" below, because understanding difference between being loved and being seen changes everything about what you accept. Now let me show you how to recognize when she loves idea, not person. Here's what you need to understand about difference between loving person and loving idea. Loving person requires seeing person. Seeing requires attention to who they actually are, not who you need them to be. Requires noticing details that don't serve your narrative. Requires acknowledging contradictions to your projection. When woman loves idea, she doesn't do this. Doesn't see details that contradict projection. Doesn't notice contradictions to narrative. Doesn't acknowledge aspects of you that don't fit role. She has image of you. Image serves her needs. Image fits her story. And anything that doesn't match image, it's filtered out, dismissed, ignored. You tell her something about yourself that contradicts her image. She doesn't hear it, doesn't integrate it, doesn't adjust image to accommodate reality. Instead, she dismisses information, reinterprets it to fit image, ignores it entirely. Her image of you is more real to her than actual information you provide about yourself. This is how you know she loves idea, not person. Person would require to update image when reality contradicts it. Idea allows her to maintain image regardless of reality. 3 patterns reveal she's in love with idea, not you. First pattern, she loves who she thinks you are. She has story about you. Story about what kind of man you are, what you value, what you want, what motivates you. Story is beautiful, coherent, fits perfectly with who she needs you to be. Problem is story is her creation, not your reality. You try to tell her who you actually are, what you actually want, what actually motivates you. She doesn't hear it or hears it and dismisses it or reinterprets it to fit her story. Her version of you is more important than your version of you. Example, she believes you're a man who doesn't care about success, who values simplicity, who wants quiet life. Believes this because it fits her narrative, fits what she needs to believe about man she's with. makes her choice of you make sense to her. But you actually care about achievement, actually want to build something, actually have ambitions beyond quiet life. You tell her this directly, clearly, explicitly. She doesn't hear it. Tells you you're just stressed. Tells you you don't really want that. Tells you you're better than that ambition. She's not hearing you. She's protecting her image of you, image where you're content with simple life, where you don't want more, where you fit role of simple man. She needs you to be your actual. Desires threaten this image, so they must be dismissed, reinterpreted, ignored. This is loving idea, not person. Person would require her to see your actual desires. Idea allows her to maintain her projection, regardless of your reality. Second pattern, she needs you to be certain way. She doesn't just love version of you she's created. She needs you to be that version. Needs you to stay in role. Needs you to continue matching image. Any deviation from image creates anxiety, resistance, pressure to conform. You act in a way that contradicts her image. She doesn't accept it as new information about you. She experiences it as you being wrong, being off, being not yourself. You're not being yourself means you're not being my image of you. Example, she has image of you as always calm, always stable, always emotionally even. Image serves her, gives her stability she needs, makes you safe person in her narrative. You get upset about something, show actual emotion, have actual response. She doesn't see this as you being human, sees this as you malfunctioning. What's wrong with you? Means, why aren't you matching my image? You're being weird means you're deviating from role. This isn't like you means this doesn't fit projection. I need you to make pressure to conform to her image, pressure to stay in role, pressure to maintain projection. This pressure reveals she loves idea, not person. Person is allowed to be complex, is allowed to deviate, is allowed to be human. Idea must conform to projection. Third pattern, she doesn't ask who you are. In relationship where person is loved, there's curiosity about person, questions about interior life, interest in actual experience, desire to understand reality beyond surface. What are you thinking? How did that feel? What does that mean to you? When idea is loved, these questions don't appear. No curiosity about interior, because interior isn't relevant to image. No questions about experience, because experience doesn't matter to role. No interest in what things mean to you, because meaning doesn't affect function. She knows facts about you, knows your job, knows your history, knows your preferences, but doesn't know you. Doesn't know what any of it means to you. Doesn't know how you experience any of it. Doesn't know who you are beneath role you play. Example, she knows you work hard, knows you're dedicated, knows you're responsible. These facts fit her image of you as provider, as stable partner, as man who takes care of things. But she doesn't know why you work hard, doesn't know what work means to you, doesn't know how you experience responsibility. She's never asked, because asking would risk discovering answer that contradicts. Image asking would risk learning. You work hard because you're trying to prove something, trying to escape something, trying to become something. Any of these answers would complicate image. So questions aren't asked. This is loving idea, not person. Person generates curiosity. Idea doesn't need questions because answers are already written. These three patterns, loving who she thinks you are, needing you to be certain way, not asking who you actually are. These reveal she's in love with projection, not person, with role, not self, with idea, not you. And living in this, being loved for image while person is invisible, this creates specific devastation. Devastation of being simultaneously valued and unknown. Devastation of mattering for what you do while being irrelevant for who you are. Devastation of being in relationship where you're loved but not seen. You perform role, meet her image, maintain projection. She's happy, tells you she loves you, values you, can't imagine life without you, and you feel completely alone, feel unseen, feel like you're disappearing. Because you are disappearing, real you is invisible, actual you is irrelevant. Person you are doesn't matter to love she has for image. You can be dying inside while image thrives outside. can be screaming inside while role performs perfectly, can be disappearing while she loves you more. This is cruelest version of love. Love that doesn't see person it claims to love. Love that values function over self. Love that cherishes image while ignoring reality. Being loved this way is lonelier than being alone and trying to make her see you, trying to break through to recognition of actual person, trying to get her to love you, not idea of you. This is futile attempt, because seeing you would require her to let go of image. Letting go of image would mean losing control of narrative. Losing narrative would threaten her sense of relationship. She can't see you without losing what she thinks she has. Can't know you without giving up who she needs you to be. Can't love actual you without abandoning idea she's in love with. Her investment is in idea, not discovery of person. So you have choice. Continue being image she loves while person disappears, or become person, and lose her love. Maintain role or reveal self. Keep relationship with her projection, or assert reality of who you are. Most men choose image, choose to keep performing role, choose to maintain projection, because losing her love feels worse than losing themselves. But losing yourself while being loved destroys you more slowly, more completely, more permanently than losing her love would. You become what she needs you to be. Lose track of who you actually are. Years pass where you're loved for image. Person fades, identity becomes role, self becomes function. And one day you realize you don't know who you are anymore. You've been image for so long, person is gone. This is what being loved for idea, not person does. Kills you while keeping you alive. Destroys you while valuing you. Erases you while loving you. She's in love with idea of you, not you. And staying in relationship with woman who loves projection means choosing image over person. Means accepting love that doesn't see you. Means being valued for what you provide while being invisible for who you are. Whether that's worth it, whether being loved for idea is better than being alone as person, whether maintaining image is preferable to asserting self, only you can decide. But deciding requires knowing difference. Knowing she loves idea, not you. Knowing image is loved while person is unseen. Knowing relationship is with projection, not person. But answering requires seeing what's actually happening. Seeing that love she has is for projection, not person. Seeing that being loved and being seen are different things. Seeing that she's in love with idea of you, but not you. I'll be watching.